Hey neighbors, this is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Yakima BedRock HD on the back of our 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Let's check it out. The BedRock HD is actually a really solid system for the bed of your truck. When you're not loaded, it's going to be minimally invasive to your rear window, so you'll be able to see pretty well without having any type of blockage from the bars unloaded. However, loaded, it helps you get a lot more storage space out of the bed of your truck. And if you're using it for transporting ladders or other things, we have integrated hooks on the end, well, spaces for the hooks to use the Yakima HD hook strap that will clamp in one side and the other, and you'd be able to ratchet it down, or you can go within your tracks on top and use the Yakima load stops that fit right into the 3/8-inch T-track, as well as having the option to add eye loops to the top that fit into the same T-track. The bars themselves are constructed of aluminum, so it's going to give you corrosion resistance, as well as being able to be a pretty lightweight. I was able to perform this installation with these long bars all on my own. Having a second set of hands is always great, but they're not very heavy, but they're super sturdy. So that's a really great trade-off. And if you have existing Yakima products that use the same key lock core, you'll be able to match it to the keys for your BedRock system as well. So we're going to go ahead and install these bars on the bed of our truck. And we have our bars that are going to go across our bed, where we'll actually use for our tie down and support points. We're going to have 4 clamps. Out the box, they're going to come with the standard clamp, and we're going to have to change them over to work with our track with the Toyota adapter. You're going to have 4 of the feet pads that make the contact underneath the rail that secure the tracks to the bed, and our 4 feet that actually where we're going to attach our bar to. So you're going to go clamp to foot, foot to bar, and everything is going to work together that way. All right, so now we're going to get a measurement for our crossbar spread. Essentially what we're going to need to get is the inside of the box measurement to see how far away the inside of the feet for our BedRock need to be positioned. The measurement I'm getting is 57 1/4. However, that can vary depending on if you have a bed liner or not, if you have a spray-on liner or not, or if you just have a naked bed. So this is basically how you're going to measure, but not necessarily the exact measurement you're going to get. And just to kind of get an idea as far as my front positioning, because there is no set fixed mounting points with us, you can put them out any position along the bed. You just want to make sure you have at least 24 inches between the crossbar spread between 1 and 2. I'm going to go about, I'd say maybe a foot away from the cab, and I'll do the same on the driver's side, and that will be my first bar, and then I can position my rear in relation to that first center point. So I'm going to take my 4mm Allen key, and I'm going to release the screw that holds our end cap on, and that'll let me slide on the feet. So with this, I usually just loosen it and just catch the screw in my hand, and I'm able to pull the cap off. So being aware of how it's going to be orientated on the back of the truck, we're going to slide this on with the inside of the pads going here, and then the outside of the pads for the driver's side. We're going to take our tape measure and get to that 57 1/2. And now I'm going to lightly tighten down using the 5mm Allen key, just enough to keep it in position, but loose enough where I can kind of guide it to center it. I'll do the same on the passenger side, and we can fit it to our bed. So still have my feet loose. So I'm gonna hang one side over, and that looks like I was pretty on to my measurement. And I'll just go 13 inches from the cab to the end of the pad, and I'm gonna square that up on the other side. But as far as my foot position, I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna go back on both sides and tighten down the center Allen key screw, because we have our spacing set, and replace the end cap on the other side. So our clamps out of the packaging are going to come with your standard adapter. So we're going to switch it over to our truck bed rail system adapter. And it's pretty easy. It's just simply one Allen key nut. We're going to thread out our hand bolt right here, because this is where you're going to make your actual contact with the clamp to secure it to the truck bed. And we're going to take our 5mm Allen key, and we're going to release the bolt here. Not a very long one, just give it a good twist. And now, observing the orientation of the hex pattern, you're going to slide this guy on, and you want to make sure it's kind of like a C for a clamp, where you'd have contacts from the top and bottom, and use that same 5mm hex bolt to tighten this guy back down. So overall, that's going to get you some pretty easy transition to use this guy for this rail system. And when we get about there, we're going to kind of position our foot pad, and this is how we're going to connect to our bases. So we're just going to go in and clamp. So now we're going to attach our clamp to our feet. So we're going to take these 2 points and these 2 hooks and insert them in the slots and get our foot underneath our track. Once that's in position, we're going to kind of tighten it down. And once we have contact with the foot to the track, we're going to be able to slide our handle down to secure everything into place. All right. After ensuring that we are 24 inches on center from each other for the minimal crossbar spread, we can go ahead and secure our crossbars using our Yakima same key system. So that allows you to lock down each one of your feet so your bars don't go anywhere. And as you see, once secured, you can shake the entire truck. So it's super solid, super secure, and I would say overall pretty easy to install. So this has been a look at the BedRock HD on our 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Have a great day.